Hey, if you're a coach and you're wondering how to get more customers, how to close more deals, one of the key ways is to build more trust with your prospects. And today, I want to show you three unconventional ways to build massive trust so you can close more deals and expand your coaching business and make a bigger impact. Hi, my name is Terrence from Radical Marketing. And what we do is we help coaches to actually scale their businesses. And we share various marketing strategies and growth strategies on this channel. So if you're a coach and would like to get more of this information, make sure you subscribe right now. Let's hop onto the three ways to gain massive trust with your prospects. Now, the first way I would suggest is that you start writing long form blog posts, content posts that are of great value, right? No sales pitches here, guys. This is like just pure content. You can put in your case studies, put in your strategies. And this is what we use in our agency to get a lot of high quality clients. Now, make no mistake, we have used paid ads before. And we found that paid ads, the types of customers or prospects that we get, really low quality, high sales resistance compared to those who actually discover us on Google, right? Through SEO or through the articles we write. When they come to us, sales resistance way down. They trust us way more. And because of that, we are able to close more of these prospects because they came through SEO rather than through paid ads. So I would highly recommend that you produce high quality content. Is what we call pillar posts that are 3,000 to 5,000 words long, like a definitive guide kind of thing to whatever that you are, whatever niche that you're serving. I think that is going to help you to get higher quality clients and boost your business. And more importantly, people that come through that blog post, they are going to trust you way, way more, right? The other thing is to do content on YouTube as well, which is what I'm doing right here, right? And if you're watching this, I guess it's working. So yeah, make sure you just do content on YouTube and make sure it is SEO optimized so that people can find your content, right? The other thing you might want to consider, and this is what we're doing too, is to actually create your own podcast. Now, the reason I'm creating podcast is actually two reasons, right? First of all, is that we are actually going to interview high level coaches, right? And through that, if other coaches see our podcast and they see, wow, these big names have been interviewed by Radical Marketing, they must be pretty good, right? So that builds trust for us. Okay. So that's why we signed this podcast. And the second thing, of course, that podcast will also open doors of opportunity for us to have conversations with these high level coaches. But that's not about trust building, right? But this is kind of like a tactic as well to, get more potential clients that I'd like to share with you. So consider starting a podcast because that could also help you to boost customer trust in you. Thank you so much for watching our video. Just a quick interruption to remind you, if you are watching this on YouTube, to like and subscribe and check out all our other videos on the channel. And if you're checking out this video on our blog post, make sure you check out all the other blog posts on our website. So thank you so much, and back to the rest of the video. So the second big thing is that consider writing a book. You knew this was coming, weren't you? But you're not prepared to do it. Now, let me tell you, writing a book is a huge undertaking. All right. I won't deny it. We are writing a book ourselves right now, and it's taken me literally 2 months. What we're writing about is 7 highly effective funnels for coaches. And that is consuming a whole ton of time, but we are able to share so many case studies, so much examples of what works in over the past 10 years, really, in our agency. So that is really cool because it gives me time to reflect. And also a lot of the chapters in the book and repurposing them for our blog as well, which is pretty awesome. So killing two birds with one stone, kind of nice. That is also another reason, but just the most important thing is that when you have a book, you're an instant authority. That's why, we've been ingrained in our subconscious since we're young that if someone writes a book, they must be an authority or at least an expert, right? So I think that is so important. If you can write a book that will position you head and shoulders above the rest. Okay, so consider writing a book. And the other thing about writing a book for us anyway, we are using it in part of our sales process. So, for example, if a customer starts talking to us, a prospect starts talking to us, and we think that, hey, this is a pretty good prospect, we'd like to do business with them, but they're kind of on the fence, we can actually send them a book. And that will form part of our sales process because having that book sent to them, that's going to be a game changer. I mean, if they're talking to other marketing agencies and only we are the only ones who are going to send them a book, guess who's going to win? We got a pretty good chance, I would say, right? Similarly, for your business, that could actually happen. I think the other thing I like to say about writing a book is that you don't have to write all yourself. There are these people called ghost writers. And one of my clients, for example, they did multiple interviews, like a series of, I think, 7 or 8 interviews on Zoom. And next thing you know, they got a full, like, 250, 300 page book. So that's a pretty worthwhile exercise, I would say. I didn't do it ourselves because, there was too many case studies and stuff that we need to include in our book. So we didn't do it. But that could be a huge time saver for you if you're not really the writer type, right? Idea number 3 to gain massive trust is to do publicity. I'm talking about traditional media publicity by doing press releases, of course, but don't restrict yourself to that. Why not get on podcasts as well, right? To publicize yourself. Get on other people's stages as well so that you can share the stage. Especially if you get on the stage where you have like some big names sharing the stage with you or even in podcast, that's going to boost your credibility a lot, right? And take the opportunity to take a photo with those other speakers as well, right? Which is what you should do anyway. The whole idea about publicity at first didn't appeal to me, right? Because I'm thinking, why should I do any press releases and publicity? Doesn't make any sense. But when I spoke to a friend of mine a few months ago that owns a traditional media agency, I mean, these guys are masters at building trust, right? Because they need to secure like contracts worth millions of dollars, right? At one go. And they do media publicity consistently every single month. And that was one of the strategies that actually helped them to grow from a $10 million valuation to a $40 million valuation in the space of 3 years and secured some seriously big contracts. All right. So I'm just thinking, well, if these guys are doing it, there's really no harm for me to do it either. And really for you, there is no harm to do it. You can get press releases for pretty affordable prices, few $100s. And if you do it regularly, like once a month, you can also enjoy the SEO benefits to your website as well, because all this media sites are linking back to your website. So according to my SEO expert, he says that actually helps your Google ranking. So I guess you can't lose there. Right, so I hope you enjoyed these 3 ideas on how you can massively build trust and also build your brand and differentiate yourselves from the competition. Really hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. And if you like to talk to us about how you can scale your business, feel free, reach out to us. Be more than happy to talk to you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.